Morning, Jesse.
Morning, young man. Morning, Deontay. Okay. Nothing incredibly interesting right now. I guess we're probably bouncing off of some supply down here from the 13th to the 15th of January. Um, so what I'm a little bit skeptical of is that we're bouncing, or we're right at these value area highs. Gonna load up my scanner here real quick and take a peek at some swings. All right, let's see if some of these are running yet. Are you going to be putting strike price with your signals? I always put the strike. I don't always put the expiration unless it's further than the closest dated expiration. Morning, Hunter.
Morning, Jesse. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you, sir?
Doing pretty well.
Waiting for my scanner to get back up and running. Ooh. Actually, this Alcoa is looking pretty decent. 2-1-2 down, 2-2 on the week. Let us see. No volume. Let's see this one. Okay. Little volume on the 37 puts. I want to get out of the money though.
Yeah, you're not streaming on Discord.
Oh, thank you. Well, right now there's no volume and very little open interest on Alcoa for February. Wonder if I get just next week dated cons. Nope, not even then. Jeez. That stinks. We'll see. I'll add it, see if more volume comes in later in the day. Just going to go through these pretty quickly. AMD is entering a buy zone for like long-term equity for me. This fair value gap on the monthly chart. Nothing on futures still right now. Looking kind of toppy, but no trigger yet. Disney's looking pretty decent for equity as well. Almost fully filled the gap. I might just put a limit order in that doesn't expire for 103. be. I need to look into Ford for some long term as well. It's been down in this value zone right around $10. It was actually at $10 2 weeks ago. Could just wait till it's back to 10. FCX looks like it's going to give out. First Solar. Poots. GM also looks decent for equity. Don't need volume. Lulu calls. I'll have to look at the chain to see if there's anything on it, but here, this will be easier. LU. Oh, wait, those are puts. Oh, wait, no, those are calls. 450 calls. There's no way it gets to 450. Wait. What's the average weekly candle? Just take last week's 34. So this is 3 weeks away. Oh, Lulu. Weekly 212 up. It's right around $1.20, $1.30. All right, moving on. Lulu looks really good. I'll probably be getting in that. Macy's calls, nah. What's going on with crypto lately? Ooh, Marvel gap down. News. Okay, what is up with these gap downs? AI linked stocks slump after China upgrades low cost, low power AI model. Interesting.
Yeah, so this DeepSeek, I guess, can beat GBT with a fraction of the cost and a fraction of the compute, and it's shaking everything up.
Huh.
It's all open source, so everybody checked it, and it's legit, I guess.
Yeah, NVIDIA is down 12% right now. Makes sense why I saw a lot of the MAG go down and Q gap down. Interesting.
I think I might have to keep buying GPUs to make it better, but it looks like there's another way to make it better without spending.
I sense a little pop if that's going to happen, if that's true. Little bubble pop. The AI bubble. Interesting. See, that's the type of stuff that's interesting to me long term for buying long term stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Very interesting. Okay, how do I close this garbage? Hey. What is going on? Give me back to the chat. Day. What? What is going on here? What is that? Oh, the old harmonics. I remember those in the Forex days. Where is my thing for just the strap, bruh? Need to find the golf emoji for this swings template, which is literally just the strat. But I'm sure I'll add EMAs to it for swing trading purposes. That's a blind guy, not a golf ball. Hello? Travel places. Activity. Javelin, basketball. What's going on? There it is. There we go. All right, so back to where I was. Lulu looks real good. Netflix, they're at $1,000. When Netflix split, they haven't split since 2015, 7-1 split, and that was when they were $700. I wonder if Google has anything to say about it. When will Netflix split? Well, they're actually due. They did a 2-for-1 split in 04 and a 7-1 split in 2015. I need to do a little more research on it, but I'm very tempted to grab some puts. If this is going to be the AI bubble pop. Still nothing interesting on futures or options as of yet. Still kind of chopping within our chop zone. think I'm likely going to close QCOM. We'll see. Nothing yet. I don't care about those. Target 212 up on the week. 212 up on the month. Ooh, target very interesting. Tesla, Uber, Wells Fargo, 212 up month. Walmart. Okay. Exxon. All right, I've got my short list here. I'll share this. All right, it's starting to get a drop here on NQ. I think under 200 is kind of the line in the sand that I'm interested in, which is right above point of control. Entering a fair value gap. Right now we're making higher highs, higher lows, but as far as strat says, 15 minutes red, hours red, days red, weeks red, months red. I guess months outside. Now the hourly's green though. All right, maybe looking bullish here. 15 green, hour green on NQ. I think if NQ can break over this 340 level, I'm interested in getting some longs. Why was eBay in here? All right, I'm getting long here. NQ in at 30.75, 50 points. Getting the 2-2 rev on the 1 minute. Kind of playing the breakout right now. $25 points is the first trim, hitting on the 50s right now. This goes 2 up here. There's 25 points hit. Stop loss, previous 1 minute low. Nice. Um, 2-2 rev there was the failed 2 down, 2 up was the trigger there. 5 minute wasn't super clean, but just played off a full time frame. A little risky with it breaking out. This could fail, but if it holds the 50s, this could definitely be a little juicy. Next trim's 80.75 for 50 points. Then or stop loss break even, whichever one hits. So risking half R to make half R right now. Risking half R profit to make another half R profit. Missed my 1R trim by less than a point, but getting a failed 2 down right now. Oh, outside bar there on the 1. See, go 2 up here, get my 1R trim. There it is, 50 points hit. Gonna trail stops up to previous, that outside bar low. So 52.50 is where my stops are at. I'm grabbing Lulu. February 21st, expiration, 450 calls, 1.42 limit. 221, 450 call, 1.42 limit. I need to look at what my stops would be here. L. Did QCOM fully recover? Yeah, it did, didn't it? Look at that daily candle. GDX will be a stop out if we hold under last week lows at 36 and some change. And crude oil kind of just took a dump in the last 20 minutes too. Bouncing off these 400s right now. Gonna pull up stops to 67 flat. Just want to make sure I'm trailing. It's moving pretty well. And so I think that it's either going to break or it's going to fail and retrace all the way. Just failing these 400s right now. Or not failing, tapping these 400s right now. Needs to get through the 420s, and then it's onto the 450s. Next trim is at whatever 100 points is, 30 something. 30.75. 430.75. Guess it would help if I put a limit order there. Failing the 400s might be time to flip. See what happens if I get stopped out. Kind of interested to get into some SPY calls. But not if we're going to fail this. I'm actually probably going to front run any move here with some Q puts. I am the 514s. I'm getting them. 514s. Where's my fill? LP entry. QQQ 514. P. First, let me look at the 5. 5's a failed 2 up, or almost failed 2 up, 2 down. 0.65, we'll call it. I guess not, we'll call it 0.65. All good. All gravy. Just here hanging out with myself and some friends.
How many friends you got?
5, 13 on YouTube.
You're dwindling in friends.
I know.
Y'all taking any trades today?
Yeah, I just got stopped out of for 30 points profit, but hit 1R 50 points.
In
And yeah, 0.72 on Qs.
this market, I woke up this morning good gosh, it is far down.
Yeah, AI bubble popping.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
0.77 Qs. Yeah, we looked at it. Hugh said that some Chinese company is now doing AI for cheaper and lower power, so lower cost, I guess, which also means cheaper. And so you don't need a ton of these processing chips or whatever. So it's going to be, if this is the bubble that pops, it's going to be it's giving me 2000 vibes. I think
You're talking about like year 2005? What are you talking about?
2000 vibes. The tech.
2005.
Yeah. The tech bubble.
I thought you said 2005. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I think that the last, I don't know, year or 2 years, AI has just been, it's been all AI, and I think that's pushing a lot of tech up, well above their fundamental valuations, and I think that's going to be quite a bubble if it pops.
Yeah. Get back down to earth a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, I'm sure there's something to it, but is there any like real world value to it? I guess at some point.
To AI?
Yeah.
Well, it does a lot of schoolwork. I mean, dude, it's crazy what AI can do. I mean, I had it.
I haven't played around with it. I don't trust my I'm an older guy, so
Yeah. So I had it take a bunch of like text from a paramedic school lecture and then make note cards out of it, and it did that. Like, and then made it into a CSV file.
If kids would use it to be more efficient like that, I'd applaud it.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Well, yeah, that's what it can do. It can do, like, it can code projects for you, like Huey did the stuff with the trading bot. So it can code for you. It can format Excel files and make it look prettier. It can do a ton of stuff.
Just
But
like
it's,
menial work that it's gonna probably take away from.
yeah.
I mean, I think my brother like runs a whole call center
Yeah.
for a medical records place, and he was saying, oh, in a few years, we're gonna replace everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
They're working on
call centers maybe, yeah. I think a lot of that kind of thing is has been said over and over again. You can't really, no company, especially not big companies, are going to solely rely on tech, just because tech does fail, and also the human element, the discernment and all that stuff that humans offer. Obviously, AI doesn't have, but
yeah, true.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see it used to, like, lessen mistakes.
Like a technology company that's like stored like medical records, right? So all it is
Yeah.
just pure, just like requesting medical records and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
it's not like something where you're trying to.
Well, medical records, I'd be surprised if they, because obviously with HIPAA and all that, I'd be surprised if they use a ton of AI quickly because of the risk that AI could pose for a data breach.
I don't think they're actually using it on the records. I think they're using it as just a answer calls
Gotcha.
type of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's just purely focused on the answering phone call stuff. But yeah, I really have never. I wouldn't even know how to use Chat GPT. I've never been. I guess it's a website or something.
Yeah, it's a website, and you just type in. No, it's a website, and you just type into a field and say like, find me a recipe for pasta.
Ask you a question and it should answer it, type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should play with it and get used to it. 'Cause I think
need to.
it's going to be like smartphones, I feel like, whereas if you don't learn them, you're going to kind of get left behind,
Yeah. It is definitely going to be in the future. No question on that. The thing with the tech bubble is like AMD, all these processing chips are going to be pushed up, and then tech obviously pushed up. I don't think Apple is going to have where's my charts? I doubt Apple saw such. Yeah, they didn't even see a drop at all because they're not really doing much with AI. But you look at like AMD or Micron, or what's another one? NVIDIA. All these processing chips. They're definitely going to be getting some heat for it.
AMD's been getting beat up anyways, right? Might be a good one to term.
Well, AMD, yeah, you missed it while I was earlier. AMD, I'm looking at adding equity here soon.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you have that like long term? Or?
Yeah, like retirement long term.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I sold this share since then, but I had one share at $69.69 just for the memes. I guess it was back in January of 23. But yeah, I mean, AMD's kind of, I don't know, it's just been my baby for forever. I used to make a good chunk of money with options on it when I traded.
Did you do like the wheel strategy type of thing on it? Like,
Probably not.
okay.
No, I would probably.
You were just purely buying.
Yeah. Oh, was I? No. Yeah, I was. When I was doing it, it was just calls and puts. But it was just very predictable, and it was pretty volatile back then too. Especially you can kind of see daily candles from years ago, kind of just big candles in one direction. But yeah, I'm looking at buying shares of AMD, shares of Lulu. I talked about Lulu like 2 months ago, and now it's $100 higher. But what are you gonna do?
At some point, you'll go with your gut feeling.
Yeah, I got the 450 calls. Maybe if those expire in the money, I'll just buy them out right there. I never used to be like bougie with Lulu stuff, but I got some now. All my shorts are Lulu. Well, most of my shorts are Lulu, like my athletic shorts.
Women's stuff?
No, dude, they have a good men's section, and their socks are good. Yeah.
I thought it was just like women's yoga pants or whatever.
No, that's what they're known for, but they have some really comfy athletic shorts, and I have the same athletic shorts that I wore 8 years ago in high school. So like, yeah, they're a little expensive. I think they're like anywhere from like $55 to $75 a pair. But in my mind, if they're gonna last for 5+ years, then that's kind of how I justify expensive purchases. I'll spend $10 a year for shorts, easy, nice shorts. But yeah, they make good stuff. But from a technical level, obviously 212 up on the week is my entry signal on the Ruru. Baby.
I had no idea they did men's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I never walked into a store. You can tell I'm not a fashionista. I just buy my clothes from Costco.
Yeah. Well, there's something to be said about that. You could, I mean, that stuff's fine. At some point, you know, you're just buying clothes to cover you up. You don't need all the expensive stuff. But for me, I like to go to the gym wearing some comfy shorts. Oh yeah, he's buff.
And I need to lose weight. For the last 3 months, I haven't been doing crap.
Yeah.
And I haven't worked out in a gym in probably 10 years.
I've been pretty consistent lately. I've been on and off for 8 years, but not as much off as on. But so I've been pretty consistent. But in the last couple months, I started tracking macros and stuff, and it's actually pretty easy. Like, you know, a bowl of rice and chuck roast for me is like, I think it's like, well, actually, let me look. I think it's 600 calories. Like a full meal is, you know, 500 to 700 calories, something like that. Let me see. I have it in my Fitness Pals. What I use, it's 496 calories. Guess how many calories are for a full bowl of chuck roast and rice? Guess how many calories are in one package of a Pop-Tart? It's not 500. It's 400. So you can either have one meal, full meal, where you're feeling real full after, or you can have a Pop-Tart. So it's like, it's not really hard, at least for me. Now I'm a taller, you know, more, not like jacked, but built. So it's easier for me because my BMR is higher. It's easier for me to lose because it's hard for me to eat. And so, you know, if I eat, like yesterday I had 2 meals. I try to skip breakfast because that's one meal gone, but I'm sure people hate that. Yeah, I try to skip one meal, which is probably not good, but
I don't even feel enough hunger in the morning.
yeah, I'd rather sleep. Now for medic school, I definitely take in some overnight oats. I think those are like 400 calories or something, but it's a full mason jar of oatmeal with different stuff in it. But I need something that early in the morning. A little energy drink. Oh, yeah, that stuff too. Like a Monster, the green Monster, which is my favorite, it's like 230 calories, or I can drink a Ghost for 10 calories. So cutting out easy stuff like that is a super easy way to not even really change your diet, but lose weight because you're, you know, changing out your mayo for reduced fat mayo or whatever it is, light mayo. Taking your cheese, do it reduced fat cheese, and instead of whole milk, do 1% or 2%. Just things you won't, you know, diet soda instead of regular pop. Oh, I have no problem drinking diet soda. Oh yeah, I'll drink that. $1. See if I can get 101 on Q's. Yeah, because the diet sodas have 0 calories, so it's like you're just gonna pee out the rest of it. It's not gonna. None of it's gonna be consumed. It's not any weight. 0.01. Oh, shoot, it's 11. Got carried away talking my latest fad here. No, I enjoy it. All right. I gotta go take over for watching Max so Abby can sleep. Entered Lulu. We'll recap here. Entered Lulu, not in anything but Qs right now. Qs are running. Those are at $1.09 now. Entered Lulu swings. I I will probably consider getting an FSLR. It's a little past the entry, but looks pretty darn good. And then I'm going to consider getting AMD equity. Alrighty. I will be here tomorrow. Schedule this week is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I have class Wednesday. So I will see you all here tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Yep. Hit me up in chat if anyone needs anything.